Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you're watching this. Welcome to a new vlog. Mind the background noise, lot of work going on in the neighbors and in the hall, but we're gonna step out soon. Testing out the GoPro here because the other camera is charging right now. Anyway, got something to show you, let's go out. Look who we have, Elantra is back. You might have already seen this in Shriman's video. Oh man. Feels so good to have the car back. Yes, we finally have the Elantra back. In case you're new to this channel, check out my previous videos why the Elantra had to go to the showroom. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And hit the bell icon to get instant notifications when our new video is up. So I got the Elantra back yesterday, went for almost 75 kilometers of a ride and of a drive in the city. Got used to bike so much. And one thing I noticed immediately once I stepped out of the showroom was the way they clean the glasses was not great. So I tried to turn on the wiper blades. Let's see here. You see that? Only the wiper blades are on but not the fluid. I was getting late for something, so I didn't bother going back to the service center and getting it checked, but called them up. The guy was scared because he had this on the top of the list to get it out because it's been stuck in the service center for almost 4 or 5 months, and he was worried something happened again to the engine. So just as a recap, the oil, whenever you remove the dipstick, it was gushing out a bit. So that is something I accidentally noticed. When I got it checked, they just replaced the washers and some linings inside, gasket linings and all. Nothing major, and I've extended the warranty by another 2 years just to be on the safe side. So that was the main thing that they checked. They did a few other things like changing the air filter and all, even though I didn't request them to, but they forgot basic checkings like checking the washer fluids and all. Going now to get that done. I filled up the fluid but it didn't work, so probably some wire connections here and there. They had to dismantle the engine and send it to a third party to get it checked, and then we had to wait to get the parts back. So that's the reason, and due to the lockdown it ended up being 4 months instead of just a month. Anyway, tested it fully. The car has been brilliant. Let's go for a drive now to the service center. Oh man, I miss this car so much. Can't tell you guys in words how much I miss this because just love this car in the city and highways. Would love to actually take this for a long drive. Been so long since I went actually outside the city in this car. Probably at least 2 years. Too long for my liking. Anyway, I just wish this visit to the service center was not required. Whenever they service or deliver cars with an issue, they should do an all-round check because those are small tiny things which can irritate you quite a bit. Anyway guys, have you observed something? Since the lockdown is done, the driving sense has gone quite worse. No rules, nothing. I just hope it changes, man. People get back their senses. The traffic's back, so why not the senses too? I'm gonna keep this car for at least another 2-3 years. Selling the S-Cross though, so that is on OLX. Still waiting for that good price to come. Once I sell that, we'll see what happens later. For now, I'm happy. We just need just one. This one car is enough for us in the city. No point having 2 cars when there are only 3 people in the house. Just take a look at that weather, guys. In fact, you can see here. Amazing weather to ride a motorcycle. I'm sure Shiva is enjoying with his 850. With his 850, yeah. It was Chaitanya's 850, but Chaitanya kept the classic, and Shiva took the ADV just to test out how ADVs suit him and how much he loves them apparently. Almost near the service center. We'll catch you guys in a short while. This is the white color Creta, guys. Actually, didn't like the design of Creta first, but in white color it kind of actually looks good. And this white looks nice. Compared to that white, this white is different. The interiors are white too. They're plastic, but the finish is nice and the colors are quite good. Like it. There's a small motor which is being replaced. So once that's done, I'm out. So apparently the part is not in stock. So they don't have that in stock except for Delhi, Mumbai and Kolkata, not even in Chennai. So they're going to check other dealers. Not a big problem because it's rainy season. The wiper blades are always working. So that's not a problem. It's just that the windshield fluid motor is not working. Besides that, the rest of the car is pretty good. So I'll do a small drive in the city and then head back home because I miss driving this car so much.
అక్కడ కరోక్ ఉందిరా, నన్ను కాదు. చూసినావా కరోక్ ఉంది?
ఇందా నుంచి. It's a nice car but 30 lakhs.
30 lakhs?
Onward 30 lakhs.
I would buy an Elantra.
Hey. You see, Shiva usually calls this as bus bay. I didn't understand. I thought it was some bus stand, small bus stand or something. This is like MGBS bus stand only. Small village.
Oh, it is bigger than a village.
How many families? 2,500?
2,700.
2,700 families. Hence you... Into 3 people average. Hence you need a bus stand. Minimum MGBS bus stand here. Back home after that lovely ride. Met Shiva, chilled for a while, relaxed, went on the ORR for a short drive. It was amazing, man, amazing. And just look at this weather, man. This year the summer has been nice to us. Thanks to the lockdown, there was only probably 1 week at the end of May when it was very bad. Otherwise, amazing weather. And I'm kind of actually liking this spot to vlog because all this white floor is giving me nice reflection. That background is killer, right? Anyway, I wanted to just talk about few things before I end this vlog. There was this news about Sushant Singh Rajput. I was extremely sad to hear that because I always thought of him like someone who is a good inspiration for who want to achieve something. They started at a very ground level and he looked so humble and his smile was infectious, man. Unfortunately, he passed away. People have many reasons to go through depression. 99% of the time, it's hard to be seen. It can't be expressed to people. It's difficult. In fact, one of my close best friends went through a depression last year. We were not in touch, but when I came to know about the news, I felt bad that I couldn't talk to them about it, or I couldn't be there for them to share. We've been thick friends, but somehow it just didn't occur to them to just call me up and discuss what's wrong, because there is a solution for most of things in this world. It might not be the most attractive or happiest solution, but we can get over things easily. Nothing's worse than death. We can overcome most situations. Like when my father passed away, I didn't know how it felt like a bubble around me cracked. Whenever I see Suju, actually he reminds me of how I was when I was in the early 20s, and suddenly when my father passed away, it felt like a bubble cracked around me and the entire family responsibility fell on my shoulders. But then till the biking brotherhood, my biker friends came into my life, I was doing solo rides, and even that was a big relief for me. I used to just travel, take my Bentley 300, just go out. I wanted a bike for that main reason because it was more therapeutic. I just wanted to get out, feel refreshed, and I used to do solo rides. And then eventually I met these guys. None of us acknowledged it to each other, but at that point of time when we met, each of us were in need of company. And in that sense, you will also find someone like that. If you're in that phase, you just need to hang in there. You just need to make sure that you're there for that moment to come. That's the only thing I want to say, because giving up is easy, guys. That is something anyone can do. Hanging in there, waiting for that moment where you can rise up and do better. That's what makes you a human being. So that's the only thing I'll say. Probably if it's too long or emotional, please ignore that. Also, in that regard, the way news reported Sushant Singh Rajput's death was not nice. They should have left his family in peace and him in peace. That's how the media is. The only way they would change is when we take the change upon ourselves. So let's avoid media which you think is only for the numbers or the TRPs. And also, let's stop sharing fake news. Whenever you get an image, please keep in mind that the images can be morphed. When you get a links, be scared to open those links because links are spam. Don't spread information unless you think it's really important for the other person, just for the sake of fun. Those days are gone, guys, because people are being manipulated by the media and information and data big time these days. So please be careful whatever you share online and social media platforms, because that will have an impact on at least 1 or 2 lives out there. And let's not do that. We don't know what's the cause for his death, but I just hope it was not some misinformation or rumor. Anyway, thanks for watching this video till here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and see you guys over the weekend. I'm excited for the weekend because finally football's coming up this weekend, and I can't wait to enjoy football. At least some countries are handling lockdown better than us. So yeah, guys, that's it. In case you're watching this at night time, have a good night, take care, and see you soon. Bye bye.